first 6 weeks don't affect ACC at all.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a split. If you beat Notre Dame, you probably lose to Florida. If you lose to Notre Dame, you probably beat Florida. So
No, you're
that's
not
how
losing.
I'm moving with that one.
You're not
So
losing.
that's how I'm going. Well, there you go.
You're not
Okay,
losing.
so I'm fine with giving a half here then.
Okay, so Bethune, that's 1.5. South Florida, 2.5. Florida, 3.5. Florida State, 4.5. Louisville at Louisville. So
Should be a win, but no, then we go back to Louisville. We just played at Louisville. That's crazy.
um, man, Louisville, man, they
Tyler
is Miller
Show.
Moss. No, that's Miller Moss.
Oh yeah, it's Miller Moss. Tyler Shows for the Saints. He got drafted.
Oh my God. It depends on what time. What time is this game? Is it a Friday
Well, it's
game?
a night game. It's the 17th. Well, hold on, shit. We don't have to worry about that. Like we were talking about yesterday, we played Florida State we played Florida, have a bye, play Florida State, have a bye before the Louisville game. So we can move on.
So you'll win that game.
Yeah. So then you got Stanford. Come on, man.
Win. SMU stinks.
Yeah. Syracuse get back.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
NC State.
Bad football.
They're terrible. VTech.
And then here goes our split right here. Where I got us losing to Virginia Tech and beating Pitt.
Did you beat Pitt last year?
We didn't play Pitt last year.
It's gonna be cold, boy. That's in November.
It's gonna be cold, but that's the thing. You're splitting those games.
So Vegas has you at 9.5. The over is plus money at plus 124. So they're telling me that you're gonna have 3 losses.
2, 3, and so the three losses will be between Notre Dame, Florida, VT, and Pitt.
You're not losing to Florida, bro. You're not losing to Florida.
Well, then it'll be between Notre Dame, Louisville, VT, and Pitt. Those are your 4 swing games right there.
So man, I mean, you got a very tough.
Hold on. Yes, that Louisville game is in Miami. I don't know why I say at Louisville, but it's orange, so it's at Miami.
Yeah, it is Miami.
So you're I mean that home schedule, you're probably going to go undefeated at home, if not lose 1 game. So what's that? 6-1, 6-1, and then on the road, you got to win 3 of them, and you'll beat Florida State. So that's 7. That's 7-1. That's 7-1 if you win all your home games. So 7-1. You beat Florida State. That's 8-1.
Is Florida State a neutral game?
Nah, that game's it's at Florida State. But I mean,
no, I'm talking about a Florida game. So you play.
The Florida game's at Hard Rock.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have 7 home games. You play Louisville Friday night, so you'll win that at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, come off a bye.
And so really, it's probably Notre Dame. It'd be a loss.
And I got VT. It's 10-2. I got us right at 10-2.
Yeah. So if it might be Notre Dame,
because you know what the VT game was last year. The last second, the ref call, and it was at VT. So I see the narrative.
Yeah. So that's 2 right there. Notre Dame, VTech, and possibly SMU. I guess.
That's the only way. But you know what I'm saying, that game.
I don't have y'all losing to Florida. I'm sorry.
Well, I got us beating Notre Dame, so I know for me, I got us 11-1, and I got the loss coming to Virginia Tech.
I would take the over.
So that's what I was gonna say. I'm taking the over. You got us right at like 10-2.
Yeah, I got you at 10-2. I got you to possibly Notre Dame and VTech.
And this is the craziest part about this, because that loss is going to be key because of how the ACC is going to line up. You know what I'm saying? So you lose the VT, depending on VT's record, Yeah, we're gonna have to see who else is. We already did Georgia Tech. Where do we have Georgia Tech at?
Over 8.5.
We had them at 10. I had them at 10-2. You had them at 9-3. So going back to see, depending on who those losses be, those are the top 3 teams in ACC right now.
ACC.
So you're choosing those 3 teams. So
yeah. So Miami over 9.5 is plus money on FanDuel. I think I'll be right at 10, and I'll be right at 10.
Yeah, we'll go more in depth. Of course, we could speak on and on about what Miami got and what they got going on. But as we get closer to the games, it'll be a lot easier to tell you that Georgia was 100th in rushing and Miami's not going to be 100th in rushing. So all these different things that go stats to go win games. We'll talk about that as we get closer. But just off the win total, I think they're going 10 games as a minimum.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
10 games.
I would. Yeah, I think. How many wins? How many wins did y'all have last year?
10.
Yeah, it'd be right at the same. Right at 10. 10.
Right at 10. Right at 10.
So
it's all about the losses, though. Who you lose to. Last year, you lost to Georgia Tech and what was Syracuse. So if you just make sure that loss is to Virginia Tech at the end of the year, and then that loss is Notre Dame, you're in the ACC Championship.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very top heavy in the ACC with Miami, Georgia Tech, and Clemson all fighting for that way to get into the ACC Championship. Because it's funny thing, only Clemson and Georgia Tech play each other, so that would knock. So Georgia Tech will be hoping that you lose to somebody that they beat because Clemson's going to beat them.
That's what I was going to say. Now, we can go back through. I have to go back and look at Georgia Tech's schedule. But I don't know if there's a swing game here. If you pull it up, we can probably pull up and see where that swing game is for them because we got them at 10-2, 9-3. So we have to see where we got those 3 losses coming from for them. And then that'll be it right there. And I think I remember some of those losses, it was like we had because they have to go to like Virginia Tech and Pitt. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting to see.
Let's see. Here we go. So let's see this. Boom, there we go. Georgia Tech.
So we went through this already. Let me go to my notes from last time. Let me laugh at me with my notes. That's what we do.
Yes, sir. You see.
So I had
how we upgraded.
You had them at 9.
See how we upgraded this year. Got graphics. Go right to it. So all of a sudden, obviously they're beating Colorado, beating Georgia State. I think it was Georgia Southern. Losing Clemson 2-1. Temple beating them 3-1. Beating Wake 4-1. VTech.
Here we go. That's at home though.
Yeah. So beat them.
Beat them.
Duke beat them.
That's at Duke. It's gonna be a good game, but they'll beat them. Syracuse
7. NC State stinks 8. Did I have them losing to Boston?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, these are the 2 games right here that you had them. This is where it get iffy.
So basically, because y'all play, let's look. Y'all play Pitt. So basically, it's going to come down to who beats Pitt. Who beats Pitt? That's like beats Pitt?
Because they play Virginia Tech too. So it's who beats them both. So say they beat Virginia Tech because they get Virginia Tech at home, but they lose to Pitt. But then we lose Virginia Tech, but we beat Pitt. Then it's going to be based off of other stuff that's going to be crazy. And so we're letting everybody know we foreshadowed the fact that Miami and Georgia Tech are probably going to be battling for one loss in the ACC.
So do they play SMU? So let's just go back. Let's go. Who's going to have a better conference record? So let's just do all the conference. So Georgia Tech, L to Clemson, 0-1 conference. Wake Forest, 1-1. We had them beating VTech 2-1. Had them beating Duke 3-1. Had them beating Syracuse 4-1. Had them beating
NC State
5-1. Losing to Boston College 5-2. Let's just say they lose.
Well, that's their season right there. I forgot about the Clemson loss. That puts them at 2. So they need Miami to find another ACC loss.
So let's just say they lose to Pitt. So that's 5-3. Now let's go to Miami. So your conference starts at Florida State as 1-0, Louisville 2-0, Stanford 3-0, Syracuse. SMU 4-0, Syracuse 5-0, NC State 6-0. So yeah, so really it's going to all be dependent on Syracuse, VTech, and Pitt. That both of
It's
them.
crazy. It's crazy
Syracuse,
for both teams.
Both teams is going to be dependent on Syracuse, VTech, and Pitt. Look at the schedule. Look at the schedule.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Syracuse, VTech, Pitt, Clemson. Let's see. Clemson does not play VTech. They play
Boston
Syracuse
College.
because they're going to beat Boston. So yeah, Clemson's cool. It's y'all two that's going to be battling out those 3 games.
But what screws it up is we don't play Clemson, and they do, and so they're going to get that loss.
So
we don't really have an ACC loss. Really, we'd have to pick.
They got to beat VTech and Pitt, and all you got to do is beat one of the 2.
And that's why I keep telling everybody: you go 10-2, 11-1. You lose to Notre Dame and you lose to Pitt. You're in Charlotte.
Yeah, bet. So that we figured that we
they figured you out, ACC.
Yeah, we got you. So we'll